I love hummingbirds, and I love making pockets and things on my shirts with hummingbirds. And you know what? It's hard to find that, but I thought out of the box and I found something that is going to work for you too. It doesn't matter if it's hummingbirds, any type of dog or cat, or anything of your interest. This will be the easiest theme fabric that you will be able to find almost anywhere. And so easy to make, no sewing. So check this out.
Hi, it's Robbie from Southern California, and I just literally made this just a few minutes ago, and it is done and ready to be worn in the garden or at the store. Let's go in. I'm going to show you how you can make this, and you can get these in almost any design that you like. How's that? Let's go in and watch me put this together in minutes. So today I'm going to make a pocket shirt with one of these t-shirts out of this. This is a $13 flag. Now I normally would actually $14. I never spend $14, but when I went and saw it at the store, I saw these beautiful designs. Well, the thing is, it's on both sides, but this is why I bought it. So it has 4 designs that can be used, not just the front or the back, which makes it 4 pockets, because I'm going to turn this into a pocket shirt. Now I can use this color, or this color, or this color. This one's kind of off. There's no blue in it. It just kind of looks to me odd. Black will make this pop, and I'll probably go with that one. I think it's really cute. And this one will work too, because the color, even though this is kind of a greeny blue, it would blend good. But I think today we're going to go with the black. So the first thing we'll do is cut this apart. Now I could sit and rip all the seams, but I think I'm actually just going to cut it. And then we'll have hopefully 2 pieces. That's what I'm hoping for. I won't get as big pockets as I normally get. Let me just double check how this is. It's double stitched. So I will have to go to the double stitch on each one. And let's just go for it, because it won't come apart otherwise. No, it is double stitch, and I'm going to do it this way instead of, I could get a seam ripper and sit here for hours and do it, but I'm just going to do it this way. Now I know a flag will be nice because I'll be able to wash it, and I will turn the shirt inside out when I wash it. I wash all my pocket shirts that way. All right, see, then we got even a black liner in there. Look at that. We'll do the other side, and then we'll just work with whatever one we want to work with. We've got to get this apart first. Now if I sewed it, I can make a hem, and I will lose some of the design, not much, so I could do it that way, and that would be fine, but I'm actually going to use fabric glue. I've had really good luck with fabric glue, and I'm using 2 different types, and we'll go over the 2 different types in a minute. So I don't have to cut the whole thing yet, because look, I could still use it as a half flag if I wanted to. So I think we'll go, I like that one. It doesn't really matter, they're both nice. I'm just going to trim it straight so I get a nice clean cut. Okay, so I only need 1, and we'll work with the other one another time. So I have more pockets I can do. Now this has got a nice clean edge for gluing. That will be really nice. But I am going to cut off the welcome. I don't know if I want to walk around with a big welcome. I could, but I don't think so. I think we'll cut it off. Let's go with this one. Now I am going to make a lip, so let's cut it right in the middle. I'll show you later what I'm going to do and why. I'll explain it as soon as we're done. All right, now keep in mind when you're using fabric glue, you want to have something inside the shirt as well as outside. So that's something you'll want to remember. Now there are 2 different types. Let's talk about the 2 different types real quick. I use Liquid Stitch and Super Fabric Adhesive by Arlene's. This one goes up on almost like a rubber cement. It's instant. You wouldn't want to wash it for 48 hours, but it is instant as far as sealing. This one goes on like white glue, so it's very movable until it's dry. So it's whichever one. I'm going to start with this today, but either one will work. It depends on what you want to use it for. Now the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to make something like this, because what I do is I put elastic in later on when the shirt is done so the pocket doesn't fall. So we're going to do that right now. So that'll be the first thing I'm going to do. So we're just going to go all the way down. All right, so we got that. Very good. Always make sure you cap it because you don't want your glue to dry out. You want to get as much out of it as possible. And now I'm just going to bring it down. I'm going to make a good size hem here. I'm basically making a hem, and I can bring through some elastic later. Let's see if we got most of the white gone. Yeah, it doesn't matter if a little bit shows. If a little bit showed, you could always go back with a marker and do a little design on the top, say. Now it's going to be a short pocket, but it will still hold normally. Now it will hold my phones and keys and stuff when I go to the store. It's just not going to be a super big pocket. Make sure it's got a good seal. See how this seals instantly? This one does not. This one I would have to leave it and let it dry for a few hours. But this one I found is really quick. Now later on I could go back with a needle or a stick or something or wire, pull it through, and I can add in, even if I go from underneath, I can add in a little elastic if I need it for the shirt. Okay, so we're pretty much done with that. Now we're going to go with the black shirt. I love wearing these pockets to the store. Everybody comments on it, but I wear it just because I have my cell phone there. I can get a quick picture if I want. Let's move this out of the way. And then it's a big shirt. I could trim the shirt down later if I want to. If I wanted to make it a little more slimming, because I tend to buy big shirts, I could trim it down later on a sewing machine. So you want to make sure we get it as straight as possible. Here's the neck. Now this is going to come off. All right, so we'll have to take that off. Actually, that just came right off, so that's good. That's just from the thing on the flag. I could clean the edge a little bit. Just a little bit where the threads are showing. You can always clean it up later too. And see any of this? I can just go back with a blue pen later. Permanent ink pen. Now I can make my pocket anywhere I want. Do I want it real low? Do I want it a little higher? I think that's pretty good. You can make any design if you want there. I'm going to keep the pocket a little higher. I think we'll go right there. Now, you want to be careful on glue. This one doesn't tend to go through. This one will, okay? The liquid stitch will. So what I'm going to do is slide anything. You can use junk mail. I've used junk mail that is, you know, not the grocery papers, but something that's shiny. That's worked. Wax paper works the best. I want to make sure it's as straight as possible. And now it's just a matter of starting to glue. Make sure that whatever you're using inside the shirt goes there. Make sure it's on the other side, because otherwise it could glue the shirt together. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. Move it over, top, bottom. This is how fast, they're really fast when you're doing the glue. Now, and there. Looks good to me. You could pin it if you want. I never do, but you could. But this is just so fast. Now don't worry if you seal it up, because I take a needle with a small elastic and I can put it anywhere. I can run the elastic even just in the middle on the inside of the pocket and tie it. It's whatever way you want to do it. Here comes the glue. When you're done, make sure you wash your hands quick. This doesn't stay permanent on your hands. You can always put it on a sewing machine later if you wanted to, and you can run a stitch if you want. I haven't had to, but you can. I used to hand sew them on. I found that this lasts really, really good. Look at that. Keep working. If you've got too much glue in your hands, go wash. But this stuff dries. It's like instant. You can wear it right away almost. Like I said, the other stuff, no, you've got to let it dry. Make sure there's enough glue on it, because if you're carrying a cell phone, you don't want it to open up. I have never had a pocket open up on me yet. And if you're worried about that, take it to your sewing machine afterwards the next day and go ahead and Now make sure you know, go ahead and put a stitch in. Make sure you've got really good contact with your glue and the shirt. Make sure if you get it on your table, you're going to wash it off real good too. In fact, oh no, and that's what you didn't want to do. So it comes off like rubber cement, especially in the beginning. If you wanted a small pocket, you could glue the top of the pocket and leave a small middle open. I've done it that way too. Get this cap quick. You don't want glue everywhere. But it seems to come right off on the material. If you get a little bit like just now, it pulled right off. But once it dries, you won't be able to get it off. So get it off right away. And let me wipe that. See, it comes right off. But when it dries, it's absolutely permanent. This is like it smells like rubber cement. So use it in a good ventilated area. This is all trash. That's it. We're done. Now it just has to dry. And then I'll come back through here and put a piece of elastic. It'll give it a little tug. But like I said, if you wanted to, you could glue it here, and then use it as a reach-in. And I could do it that way as well. And then this way, this will stay nice and flat. Either way will work because what you're doing is reaching in. So it depends on how much space you want. Here, I'll show you on this one. I haven't done it for a while that way. But let's just say I do want to do it that way. So now, before it dries, you have it there. Pull this down here. And you can sometimes avoid using elastic too if you do it this way. Let's get this off. Want to make sure that wherever you put that glue, you've got really good contact. Now you want this to dry really, really good. So just sit it aside for about an hour and then you can wear it. And now I have a shirt that's got a hummingbird on it. Cool. And I could put a little design, some sort of fringe or something on it if I want. That is totally up to you what you want to do. See, this one's got a little bit of an elastic. So whatever way you want to do it. Well, there's the shirt done. Now, like I said, underneath I've got the mat. This is just a table mat that you use, placemat. And see, in case the glue went through, it won't seal your shirt together. Now it's going to dry, and it's almost dry. You could go with fabric glue and make a bead to just give a little look to it. You could use fabric paint if you wanted to around it. You could put a fringe. For now, I'm just going to leave it. I now have it pulled across. Now what I might do is find a blue pen and just touch up the white. I might even do it in black. You could put a little black stripe with a black marker, and that would give it a look because it will blend into the shirt. But all in all, look at that. And I've got left more from the flag so I can make more shirts when I'm ready with hummingbirds. And knowing this is an outdoor flag, it should be good washing. I'll put it on a gentle wash when I'm ready. I will turn the shirt inside out when I go to wash it and do it very quickly so it lasts a long time. You can use any of your favorite fabric. An old t-shirt. You want to see an old t-shirt? There's an old t-shirt. It's actually an old tank top I had. I found it in the closet. There was a macaw on it. It was back and front, so I can make another pocket. And I sewed a pocket onto this old purple shirt I found in the closet. Look at that. And now I have another shirt for the garden that's got a big pocket, simply glued on the other day, and I did put a piece of elastic in here. So now I can store whatever I want. As I run around the yard, in the garden, no sharp objects, please, but perfect for going to the store and throwing in your keys. So if somebody grabs your purse for some reason, you've got your keys and your cell phone on you. And I love it. So here it is all done on a hot summer day, and look at that. I've got my cell phone in here. I even have that pen that I can fix. I found out there was a hole in this shirt. If I would have seen it, I would have lifted the pocket up, and I missed it. That's why I got the shirt for $1. But that's it. Look at that. I can put some flowers over the little hole if I want. I might just put some glue, or maybe I'll use it to stick my mic there when I'm doing a video for you. So with that, hope I gave you an idea on how easy it is and how fun it is to make these pocket shirts, and think out of the box, because sometimes it's hard to find the design that you want, but you may find it on a garden flag. With that, have a great day, and don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye. Pretty much all gone now.